Welcome back to AI Radar, where we decode the future one algorithm at a time. Today we're diving into something that sounds like it jumped straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's happening right now in MIT's labs. Imagine teaching a robot to understand its own body using nothing but a camera. No complex sensors, no pre-programmed movements, just pure visual learning. MIT researchers have cracked the code with something called Neural Jacobian Fields, and it's about to change everything we thought we knew about robotics. Think about how you learned to move as a baby. You looked at your hands, watched them wiggle, and slowly figured out how your brain controls your body. These MIT robots are doing exactly that, but they're learning in hours what took you months to master. The breakthrough is wild because it works on any robot, soft or rigid, without knowing anything about how it's built. The AI simply watches the robot move through a single camera and builds a complete 3D map of how every part responds to different commands. It's like giving robots their first mirror moment. Before you scroll past this video, hit that subscribe button because next week we're covering how this technology could literally reshape the job market for our generation. Trust me, you'll want to see what's coming. What makes this revolutionary is the simplicity. Traditional robot control requires teams of engineers to hand code every movement and install expensive sensor arrays. This system learns self-supervised motion control using only a monocular camera and gives robots a kind of bodily self-awareness. It's democratizing robotics in a way that could put robot assistants in every home within the next decade. The implications for young creators and entrepreneurs are massive. Imagine building custom robots for your YouTube channel, your small business, or even your art projects without needing a robotics degree. This technology is lowering the barrier to entry so dramatically that the next generation of robot innovators might come from TikTok creators rather than traditional engineering programs. The approach makes no assumptions about the robot's materials, actuation, or sensing, requires only a single camera for control, and learns to control the robot without expert intervention. This means your homemade robot, built from recycled parts, could learn to move just as effectively as a million-dollar industrial machine. But here's where it gets really interesting for our generation. We're the first to grow up with smartphones, social media, and AI chatbots. We instinctively understand visual learning and adaptation. These robots are learning the same way we do, making them potentially the most intuitive machines ever created. The timing couldn't be better. As we enter a world where remote work is normal and physical presence isn't always required, having robots that can learn and adapt quickly means they could become our physical avatars. Attending classes, doing lab work, or even hanging out with friends through a robot body that understands movement as naturally as we do. If you're thinking about your future career, this is the kind of technology that creates entirely new industries overnight. Robot training specialists, visual learning consultants, and embodied AI developers are job titles that didn't exist last year, but might be the hottest careers by the time you graduate. The researchers tested their system on everything from soft tentacled robots to rigid mechanical arms, and in every case, the AI figured out how to control them within hours. It's like having a universal translator, but instead of languages, it translates between visual observation and physical control. This breakthrough represents something deeper than just better robots. It's proof that artificial intelligence is moving beyond processing information toward truly understanding the physical world. When machines can look at themselves and learn how they work, we're crossing into territory that science fiction has been exploring for decades. The best part? The research is open source, meaning developers worldwide can start building on this foundation immediately. We're not waiting for a tech giant to decide when to release this technology. It's happening now, in labs and garages and dorm rooms around the world. As we wrap up today's AI Radar, remember that we're living through the fastest technological evolution in human history. The robots learning to understand their bodies today might be the ones serving coffee, creating art, or exploring Mars tomorrow. The future isn't coming, it's already here, teaching itself to move. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep your radar tuned to AI Radar. We'll be back with more mind-blowing developments that are reshaping our world in real time.